Hello, welcome back. Here I'm Mary Novita Sari with my friends Novita Aulia. We are going to present our third video translations about translation procedure. So in this text, we highlight some of the text into three colors. First is yellow. Yellow means literal translations, and pink is for modulations translations, and blue for transpositions translation. And this text is taken from Republica, 24th November 2020.
So the first one begins from the title of this passage, that is Sekolah Batasi Interaksi Murid. We translate this title by using transposition procedure. We translate it to school restriction towards student interaction. Why it is called as transposition procedure? Because there is actually changing in this part of speech in the sentence. For example, in this case is school restriction, that we translate from sekolah batasi interaksi murid. Batasi here in Indonesia, in bahasa Indonesia, is as the predicate of the sentence, but in our translation, batasi, that we translate it to restrict, but we use it in a form of noun. Therefore, restriction is actually noun, which we change from the verb itself. So because there's changing in the part of speech, therefore it is called as transposition procedure.
So next, in the first and the second sentence, we translate it by using literal translations. It's because we translated, as we know that literal translation is translating word by word, means we translate it without paying for the context. Without paying for the context, we just translate by naturally by the source language to the target language. So we didn't change the structure. We didn't change, or with the paraphrasing the source language. We just translated by what the text is. For example, like in the first sentence, para kepala sekolah di berbagai daerah mulai merancang sistem kegiatan belajar dan mengajar atau KBM tatap muka yang boleh kembali digelar mulai Januari 2021. We translate it to English. Every principal in various regions began to map out offline teaching and learning activity system that might be conducted again on January 2021. So it just translates by the source language. We didn't change the structure, and we didn't change the word. In the second sentence, untuk mencegah resiko penularan COVID-19, we translate to prevent the risks of COVID-19 contagion, and it seems for the next sentence, next sentence, it's seems like what the source language um, stated.
And for the next paragraph, we translate pembatasan interaksi penting dilakukan pada pendidikan anak usia dini, PAUD, taman kanak-kanak TK, dan sekolah dasar atau SD, sebab anak-anak cenderung berkerumun dan sulit menjaga jarak dengan teman-temannya. So, because we think that these two sentences have have relations to each other. So we paraphrase this sentence into one sentence by using a modulation procedure, which means that there is reconstructions or reshaping the structure or the shape of the sentences so that it can be as natural as possible with the target language. So in this case is um, this we translated to this regulation is important for early childhood education, pre-primary school and primary school because they tend together and are difficult to keep a distance. Um, and in modulation procedure also there's the function that um, actually the sentence can have causal effect. So because of that we use modulation translation for the next for the last sentence. Hal ini menjadi kekhawatiran sejumlah orang tua yang anaknya masih bersekolah di jenjang usia dini dan pendidikan dasar. We translate it to therefore several parents whose children are still in the early childhood education and primary schools are concerned. Oh, so we use transposition procedure, which is optional because there is a changing in the structure, but it is not because it is not obligatory or not compulsory. So this is okay to change it, which means if you don't change it, it is fine. Therefore, we call it as optional transposition procedure. So that's all, guys, for our presentation in this time. For the next presentation, just be waiting. Thank you.
Thank you.